Hey, it's your favorite girl, Bella Rae, hanging out at the Big and Lazy podcast. I know you want to watch it. And again, I can't wait for you to watch it.
The number one voice in the region.
What's happening? I like that. The number one voice in the region. That's right. I'm coming for the world. I'm coming for the world. That's what I'm
both coming for the world.
So dope. Yeah, I think you are. I think this is so dope.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
Subscribe now.
The Big and Lazy.
This is the Big and Lazy podcast. Give us something good to eat. Give us something good to watch. The Big and Lazy podcast, man. We back with another episode, another special guest. We got Bella Rae, the number one voice in the region. Welcome to the set.
What's happening? I like that. The number one voice in the region. That's right. I'm coming for the world. I'm coming for the world. That's what I'm
both coming for the world. We coming. I feel like I'm the biggest platform in the region, so we both.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we both.
Let's do it. I'm here for it.
How you doing?
I'm good and you. Good and you.
That's what's up. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. So what made you want to get into radio? Like you said, you the number one voice. Like, where did it all start at? Like, where did your passion for?
Mine is like cliche because I knew I was gonna be on radio when I was a kid.
Mhm.
Like when I was a full-blown teenager, I knew like this is what I wanted to do. Like I couldn't even listen to the radio. I had to sneak and listen to the radio. I had to sneak and listen to hip hop. So when I say I grew up on just like R&B music, because that's what my parents. I had older parents. I don't want to say older parents, but like my parents were in their 30s when they had me. So it was like all R&B music. So I had to sneak and listen to radio. But then outside of that, I would, me and my friends, we would always go walking up the street and we would always see the B.96.5 truck and the Magic 101.3 truck.
Right.
I always was like, I'm going to be on that station. I'm going to be on that station no matter what. I'm going to do it. And life took turns. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to my original plan to actually do radio. So that's how I got into it.
Manifestation's real.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
It is. Really is.
I can say I feel like I've manifested my entire life, I feel like.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's funny. I was watching a video earlier and they said one of the difference, I don't think he was being serious, but it was kind of serious, kind of funny. He said one of the differences between white folks and black folks is white folks have kids later in life. And you just said your parents was 30. That's not old. That's not, you know what I mean?
I know, right? But I just think that because I guess I was around people that had kids. Like, I even had my son when I was 18. So, but let me rephrase that. So, my parents had me when they were in their 30s. They already had kids.
Oh, okay.
Prior to me, like, separately.
Right.
So they had kids early on, too. But they just had the best one. In their 30s. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at them for it.
That's what's up. We was touching on internet money and like finding so how do you feel like, I know you're a voice. Did you ever see content creation being the way it is? Like,
you know what? I feel like during the pandemic, I feel like I didn't think that it was gonna be as big.
Right.
I just thought one of those things where people were gonna be able to go back to their regular 9-to-5s. After the pandemic was over, but it became a thing.
It did.
It became a full-blown thing. So, no, I don't think that I knew that it would blow up to be what it is now at all.
Because I seen, like, the Instagram and maybe YouTube, but, like, they paying people for posting on Facebook. Like,
oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Like,
and just imagine having, like, a brand deal. Like, brand deals are paying, like, top dollar.
Right.
Because they see it's where everybody's at. Everybody has their phone in their hands.
It does.
Again, so if I could go back to the pandemic,
so what would you do?
I would definitely get more into content creation more. Like I would have done it. I would have to record everything in my face, but them people's getting paid.
They really are.
I feel like I've watched from the pandemic certain people on TikTok from the pandemic all the way up to now. Like they building like multi-million-dollar homes.
Really?
They are really doing it up on TikTok and on Instagram. And I'm like, dang. I should have probably paid attention just a little bit more to actually understand how they're doing it.
Real talk. Hindsight's 20/20, but like Yeah, this content creator. I didn't know the owner of Dan Season was from Louisville. I didn't know.
Me neither. And you know how long I've been working with that man?
Really?
And it's like, why have you never said
so you was
from
working
Louisville
and didn't know?
And didn't know that he was from her.
Oh, wow.
At all. Like, why y'all didn't say it?
Right. I think I was like needed. I didn't watch his video. I didn't bought some of his seasons, but I never knew he was from Louisville.
I feel like I should have been in your first conversation. Where are you from? I'm from Louisville. Where are you from? Like, why we didn't have that kind of conversation?
Right. That should have been the first couple of sentences, huh?
Yeah. So listen. Louisville. So major shout out to Danos.
Yeah. Shout out to Louisville, too. I didn't know Prime, the drink, the Prime drink?
Yes.
That's from Louisville.
Who? Ain't no way. Now that one I know. Who?
I wish I could show you a Prime bottle. It's Louisville, Kentucky. Bottled and manufactured in Louisville, Kentucky. The owners, I need to know
that one.
Huh?
I need the. Ain't no way. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Yeah.
What?
The area code is 40223. I don't know what. I think it's like J2.
I got to figure it out. Who is making the Prime? I thought that was
the Paul.
Somebody. Yes.
Yeah, the Logan. I thought it was too. I was shocked, but
So it's not him.
Nah, he's just a spokesperson for it. He just the face of it. Yeah,
it is so smart.
And I can't think of the drink. It's called I think it's called a Lonnie. It's like a little energy drink.
She's from Kentucky. I don't think she's from Louisville, but she's from Kentucky. I know that one.
I think that's the same person. But I think that's the same.
What? Now, why are we about to... Now I need somebody to go fact check that one because what? I did not even know that. But I knew Alani was definitely from Kentucky. So all of her stuff is like from here. Her name is Katie Hearn. I know her.
Oh, okay.
Like, so she's good. So yeah.
That's what's up. I had an event, the Juneteenth festival. They was down there passing out. That's how I learned about it. That's how I learned, they was out there passing out free samples and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So we asked everybody this.
Okay.
Give us a good watch and give us something good to eat.
A good watch and good something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, a good watch on Netflix. Is that what you mean? Or like a good watch? What you mean?
Period. Anything
like show, TV, like
favorite movie, TV show, whatever you like.
Okay, so a good watch on Netflix is called The Madness. I just got done with the series.
Really?
It was that good.
What was it about?
Okay, so
yeah.
So there's this man. He's a CNN reporter. And like they end up framing him for a murder. But it takes you through like who all like you still at the end, you trying to figure out who did it, but then you all of a sudden you find out who did it. It is dope. I have to tell you that. Okay, that one. And then on Hulu, because when I have time, I love to watch TV when I got time. Okay. Mm-hmm. So then on Hulu, it's called Johnson's. And so that is, I'm on season 2 of that one. And so that one is like four Black guys like following like them through everything, like what's going on in their life. So it's almost like Girlfriends, but instead of girlfriends, they're guys. So it's like bro friends. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's called Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Watch that one on Hulu. Okay, good to eat. I can just tell you my favorite orders from different restaurants. Is that okay? Can I do that?
Yes, your word.
Okay, so my okay, thank you. That fun, Okay, so my favorite order. So what I think is good eats out at Martini's. I like to get the chicken fresca. It's not even on the menu anymore, and I still order it.
Really?
Chicken fresca blackened with the royal flush martini.
Okay.
And then at Dasha's, I get the catfish with the Brussels sprouts. And the Brussels sprouts sometimes are not even in. And I like have to ask, like, do you got Brussels sprouts today? And the Brussels sprouts be on point. So the catfish and Brussels sprouts from Dasha's with a bourbon lemon drop.
Oh, okay.
Those are my orders. And I don't go off of it. Like
really? I want to try that catfish. No, I said not catfish. What's it called? The collard green dip.
Oh, you need to try it. That's good too.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to try it. I need to make my way down there.
So besides, let me see, what else do I like? And I'm an Italian girl. It's like, I love Italian food. So I'm trying to think of I already gave you martinis. So that is one of my favorite Italian meals.
Yeah.
So.
I think Louisville has a lot of dope cuisine, like a lot of amazing food. The food scene here is amazing.
Yes.
My buddy from Indianapolis, he said it's nothing because he was born and raised in Louisville. He said Louisville's food scene is shitting on Indianapolis. And that's the biggest.
I seen somebody post that like we're better even. Well, I think so, but the food scene is even better here than Atlanta. Like you can go there for the party, which is cool, but food wise, we got a little bit of everything. If you really look it up, like you have. Whatever you feel like eating, there's a restaurant for it.
It is.
So if you want to just try something brand new, you can do that.
Right.
So, and another good eats. I love Waffle House.
Waffle House?
I love Waffle House. And I will tell you my order from Waffle House. I get the Fiesta omelet, no jalapeno peppers, my hash brown smothered and covered with raisin toast. Or I get the Texas cheesesteak with
that's classic
with bacon on it. Yep, hash brown smothered and covered.
I'm not too big on Waffle House. I guess it's cool if you. I don't know. That's more of like a drunk food. I was like, that's just better. Like,
I mean, it's better then, but I feel like I can eat Waffle House any time of the day. I'm telling you, like if my friends want to do something for me, let's do what Russell Wilson did and let's rent out Waffle House.
Okay, there we go.
I love Waffle House.
Really? He did rent out Waffle House, didn't he?
He did.
Like an anniversary or something?
Yes.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to Black Love, man.
Yes.
Shout out to Black Love. But speaking on Black Love, in the internet, do you feel like it's like the women versus men? You think that's kind of corny? You think that's
played out?
It is, ain't it?
It is so played out. Like, why do we keep going back and forth with these men? Like, it's so played out. And I just think that the ones that, I mean, as women, we have to know, you know what, I'm not even going to engage in your conversation, my guy. You slow, and I'm going to leave it at that. Like, what? Like, at some point, we do have to do that. And I do feel like sometimes on the internet, people just say things to get reactions out of people. And okay, it's cool. But we have to know, I'm not even going to react to that. I'm not even going to engage in that. I don't have to if I don't want to.
Yeah,
you slow. It's not your fault.
Right.
It's the person that raised you fault.
Yeah, man. No child left behind, man. Somebody got to be left behind. Everybody can't come here. Yeah, no child. No, serious though. Like I just be seeing it like, and I'm to the point now. Like I used to be a troll and comment. I'm like, I'm just going.
Nope, don't even do it. Don't even do it. Like save your space. Right. Save your peace.
And you ain't got too many times. I'm just gonna hit the unfollow button. You can control that's what people don't understand. You can control your algorithm.
I will snooze you so fast on Facebook, it don't make no sense.
I used to block and unfriend, but that's just too much. Why'd you unfriend me? Nah, I'm just gonna unfollow you. I don't give you no notification, and I just go about my life, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna just snooze you. I ain't gonna block you now, cause you know what? I want you to see if I'm doing good in life. Right. So I'm not gonna block you, but I'm gonna snooze you.
Are you single?
I am on tour.
What's that?
I'm on tour.
Oh, okay. She's outside? Is that
basically.
Okay, there you go.
Basically, yeah, I'm having a good time. Outside, inside.
Is it hard finding the right guy? Because,
yes.
Why would you say that? Like, why would
I think that just because I am always somebody that is super busy. And I do try my best to make time for certain things. So I just think that it's rough. It is rough. Also because the certain caliber of man that I desire, maybe it's rough. I'm down to maybe like 2 people and they probably married. So therefore, I can't even have you.
I
can't do anything with you. Yeah. So therefore, so it is rough. It is.
Yeah. I'm single myself, but I ain't gonna say the options are limited. I'm like 6 text messages away from a relationship.
Okay.
But
6 text messages away.
6 text messages away. But I don't know. I ain't gonna say I'm super duper busy, but I ain't gonna say I find it pointless either. But I don't know. Like
dating is fun. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, but date with reason while you're doing it. Like, did you date with purpose when you're 6 text messages away?
Nah, I wouldn't date with no purpose. I was just having fun. You said on tour. I went on tour though, but I ain't gonna say outside, but I was having fun.
There we go.
Yeah.
So when the right one does come along, I feel like, you know what? I probably won't even let the world know.
I can't really speak. I was gonna say something, but I just got pressed in public. I was out having some nachos and a drink with my buddy, and an ex, an old thing came up, and she just, I hear you talking shit, and you're doop, and I'm like, get the fuck out, like,
please go find something else to do. Yeah. Go be great.
Go be great.
Yes, go be great. We not together no more. Let's just leave it at that. Like, boom.
And here's the kicker: she was on a date.
Now hold on.
I swear, I'm like,
you mean to tell me she pulled up on you?
Yeah, pulled up
while you was just out hanging out
with my buddy.
I wonder what would have happened if you were out like with a girl. Oh my gosh, you would have been pissed.
I might have got hurt that night. It was she might have got. I don't know. I might have got hurt.
Been hot. I mean, steaming red, horns, steam. Oh my god! And she came up to you like that, and you was with your friend.
It got it. Yeah, I'm like, I figured like. And my buddy out there left. He said, "Oh, you must have hurt her hard. You must have did this and that."
I was just about to say, what did you do to her?
I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent.
I know that's right. Innocent to proven guilty.
Yeah, okay. I'm innocent to proven guilty.
It's your side, her side, and then the truth.
Right. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, there we go.
So you just got nominated for an award.
I did for the Most Admired Women Social Influencer.
Okay.
So yes, I did.
What program is that? What award ceremony is that?
That is the Today's Woman. So Today's Woman is a magazine that is here local.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so they did nominations for it first. So then after the nominations, I guess they narrow it down to what the categories are going to be. So I was nominated for the social influencer.
Oh, okay, that's dope. Yeah. I'm voting for you. I'm rooting for you.
Oh, thank you. So it's weird just being a social influencer. I don't know if I ever thought of it because it doesn't say social media influencer. It says social influencer. Mm-hmm. So I think it's dope that people can see the things that I'm trying to do, certain things that, in the community that I want to do and things that I am getting out there. So I think that's the dope part about it, being nominated for the Social Influencer Award.
That's dope. So,
yeah.
What certain things do you want to do in the community?
Right now, I really want to put together a block party.
Really?
I do. I wanted to do it for my birthday. But I think I'm going to have to push it back because my birthday's in May. So I think I'm going to push it back. But I want to do like a block party. I've been into like working out even more. So I kind of want to do like a 5K walk.
That's dope.
But I want it to be centered around just different things. Yeah. So I have so many ideas I want to do with this one block party. So I got to figure out how to,
So you're gonna
scale it down.
You're gonna put the block party in the
with 4K? The walk.
Okay, that's
with
amazing.
The walk together, and I think that just to be, and it's just an all day event. Like you can do the 5K in the morning. After the 5K is over, then you go straight into the block party. So you can do that. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
Like where was the block party? Like, are you doing from your like neighborhood or what?
No, I think that I want to find somewhere that is central, and I think that the North Sports Learning Complex, everybody knows where that is.
Yeah.
So if I can get in with them, try to figure that out, I do want to do that though. I think that would be lots of fun, like stuff for the kids to do, but also like this 5K again. I just want everybody to be healthy.
Right.
Everybody learn like that your health is your wealth. So
because I'll be watching them workout videos. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to do that. But I don't do it. I'm going to start going and like, yeah, I need to be out there with you.
You got to do it. I'm telling you, you just got to do it. Once it jump starts but what helped me working out is what helped with my postpartum after having a kid, like my daughters too. So that just helps. And then I just think that working out for me, it just helps me think better. I'm having to actually go in, and when I do these meetings, it's way better for me to have just thinking wise. So.
That's
like working out. I'm here for it.
What was I about to say?
So just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Get your butt up and just go.
So at what moment did you realize like that you, I ain't gonna say like made it, that like a certain person like knew your name or like knew who you was, like, and you was kind of like, oh man, I'm a bit of a somebody now,
That is so, let me see. I tell you what, I had never known Bryson or Jack before they were them. And so when Jack came back for a derby, he was like, Bella. And I was like, oh, hello.
Yeah.
You know who I am. Okay, cool. What's up? Like, what's going on? And so even now, like, he's somebody you could say, like, okay, he's a really good friend. Like, I love that. Or even, and I'm pretty sure people, like, prepped her to know she was coming to meet me. But even when Meg Thee Stallion came to the studio, she was like, oh, hey, Bella. And I was like,
oh, that's what's up.
Ma'am, who told you who I was? Who was it? Like, who prepped you to know who I was? And she was like, I did see your social media before I came up here. They did tell me. And I was like, that's all that matters. You just said my name. And I wish I would have got that on camera.
That's what's up, yeah.
So, it's just those type of people that I love. And then radio-wise, I would love to say Keisha knew who I was. And Keisha Nicole, she used to be here on radio. in Louisville.
Yeah.
But she moved and now she's doing big things in Houston. And so for even radio wise, for her to even know who I am, like I think that's dope. Or even like
Was you her replacement?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't. So it was somebody else that was in between, like a couple people that were in between her.
Mm-hmm.
So I was not even in radio
Right.
when she was here at all. So just those type of people. And then who else? There's another Radiohead. Her name is TT Torres as well. So just to be under her radar as well, I am blessed to be under hers.
Where's she based out of?
She's based out of New York.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So just to have that kind of connection,
Right.
because this is we all know that the world is, it's not, it's who you know. It's not
Right.
what you know.
Exactly.
You know, so
it's
those type of connections.
So who was your favorite person to interview? Like, who was your...
My favorite one to interview? Let's see. My favorite interview. Y'all gonna think that I'm so crazy. But when he came back, we had so much fun in the studio. ESTG.
Really?
Yeah, when he came back, when he did his concert here at the Yum Center, when he came back, we took callers on the radio.
Yeah.
We just had a really good time in the studio. Like, just to kick it, we talked. Like, I want to say, like, that radio interview was hella long. I couldn't even play all of it because we was just really in there just kicking it.
Was it live recorded or was it?
It was pre-recorded.
Okay.
But like we were just kicking it. And then once we took the callers, because that's how long it lasted, I was like, do you want to take callers? He was like, yeah, come on. We can do it. I was like, perfect. So then he ended up being there for a whole extra hour taking callers to like get tickets to his show. Like he gave away money on the radio and everything a day.
Really?
Yeah, it was dope. So I love that though.
Me too. Like I love so how long was the interview? You say it went like 2 hours. Like how long was it supposed to be?
Originally, you only got to be here 10 minutes.
Tops.
Oh
shit!
Yeah,
damn.
10 minutes tops.
And he did 2 hours. That's amazing.
But it was just everybody in there like kicking it and just talking about what's going on, like in the city, around the world, just having a really good time because he was in a good space at that moment, like, and you could tell. So
it's funny you say that because I watched the. Are you familiar with $1 Million Worth of Game, that podcast? I watched this podcast when he did it right before the concert, and like you could just tell he was happy. He was back home.
Yeah,
and he makes good music, man. Did you make it to the concert?
I did not.
You didn't know? It was a hell of a concert.
It was the same night as something else that I had to host. So no.
Okay.
I was busy. Okay,
yeah, shout out to EST, man. That was a dope concert, man. And all the goofy shit aside, man, he's a good guy, man.
Yeah. Yep. And let me see who else was a good one. I've had some really good ones though. Let me see who else was fun. Meg was still fun. Meg is so down to earth. I didn't think that she was going to be down to earth, but she definitely is. But if I could interview Beyonce, I think I'd be done.
Really?
I'd be done. You know what? That's it. My bucket list. And she doesn't even do radio. But even if I can be in the same room.
She don't do interviews at all.
She does not. She does not. So if y'all know anybody, because again, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Right.
Okay? So again, if y'all know anybody to the Beyonce camp, y'all let me know.
Did you make it to that concert when she came with the...
Absolutely.
Really?
I've not missed a concert.
You haven't?
Nope.
So, like...
I'm probably going to figure out how to go to... I was not going to go to Cowboy Carter just because I have big goals that I have and I probably need to save that money.
Yeah.
But I'm going to probably go. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So is that when does that start? When is that?
Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
The concerts, I can't remember when they start, but she's gonna be in Vegas in July. Look at me, already plugging which one I know I'm gonna go to.
Okay.
so I really think I'm gonna go to the one in Vegas to go see Cowboy Carter. So I'm gonna figure it out.
It looked dope. I'm not really a Beyonce fan, but I wouldn't mind being there. That was like I'm watching the videos on Instagram, and the rain stopped just in time, and it looked like a nice event.
I'm pretty sure she called Mother Nature herself and was like, okay, so listen, hear me out. If you could just not rain for these hours, hit me up. And I think it's really what happened. I'm convinced it's what happened.
Yeah, I think just outside, concerts are just extra lit. Like this, the nature, especially on a good night. I say this all the time. I had a concert, Nas. He came to Columbus, Ohio and had a live orchestra. Like, it was my bucket list, right? I could have died a happy man right there. It was just amazing.
Okay, so do you like the fact that hip-hop is moving? I think that the Tiny Desk is making it to where hip hop artists, they can come back with bands. Because did you see like Juvenile came back
Yeah, he did.
with the band?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like that? Versus, did you get to go to that one?
What's that?
The Juvenile one when he had the band.
No, he came here with the band?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
He was here with a band. So just imagine, back that ass up.
Right.
With a band and not the DJ.
Uh-huh.
It was wild. It was wild times.
I didn't know he had a lot.
We live in.
Really?
Yes.
That's amazing. I didn't know because my buddy, he talked to me, man, let's go to the concert. I should have went because he was just in my ear about going. He actually ended up going up solo, but I didn't know he came with a live band. That might have been the deal breaker.
With a live band.
That's amazing. Yeah, them Tiny Desks and they're amazing. Yeah, the live, the small intimate set and live, and I like that. So it's a lot of Mount Rushmores going around, and Mount Rushmore, West Coast rap, yada yada yada. So who's your Mount Rushmore of radio personalities?
Radio personalities?
Yeah.
Let me see. Because a lot of people, you might not know them. That's okay. So you have TT.
Uh-huh.
You have Angie Martinez.
Yeah, legend.
Angela Yee.
Mm-hmm.
And you also, and I'm going to put Keisha up there. I'm going to put Keisha up there. If I could put Terry Thomas on that Mount Rushmore as well. Let me
no guys
see. The guys are cool.
Yeah.
But I mostly listen to females.
Okay.
And I think that I do that just because, like, I don't know. We just have a network, our own little network. Mm-hmm. Like, I love going to the Women in Radio conference and things like that. So there are so many people that I could put on that Mount Rushmore. Because even if guys-wise, Ricky Smiley, when he came, just watching him, I was in awe of Ricky Smiley. Just being able to watch how he does the morning show.
So he was shooting his morning show here?
Yes. So he came here. We had Ricky on B96.5 like a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Okay.
So just watching him do that, he is like, and he's on it. And you would think sometimes like.
So it wasn't like a national syndicate?
It is.
Oh, okay.
And that's what else makes it dope. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, you are able to do this with a press of a button anywhere. And it's literally what it is. A press of a button.
Right.
He has headphones in. People are able to talk to him from Atlanta. So I think that was dope. How big is the Mount Rushmore? It's only 4 people.
Yeah, 4 people. You can get some honorable mentions in there too.
Okay, great. Honorable mentions. I am gonna have to put Russ Parr. Russ Parr is a legend. So you can't just.
He was shooting in Dallas and in the morning in like Chicago in the afternoon, wasn't he? That's amazing, right?
So just imagine how somebody can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Who else? Miss Shirley Strawberry.
I love her.
Is on there.
Yeah.
She is really the voice of radio. That lady's voice, and she sounds like her in person.
Really?
So I was definitely in awe of her. And then there's a girl in Atlanta. Her name is Myasia. Miss Myasia, she kills it.
Okay.
Miss Myasia is she's getting to the business on every aspect. If you think of Atlanta radio, you're gonna think of Miss Myasia in so many ways.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you remember the Corner Boys? They was on like 104 point. Was they?
I don't know. I don't know them.
It was a 104.
I was gonna say I know Posted on the corner.
Yeah.
But Posted on the corner, like he's Radio 1.
2011.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't think they was from here, but they was like they got repetitive. They ran the business because they was be on the same loop. You heard the same
all the time,
same prank call, same
every single time.
So who would be your dream, like your dream studio, like your dream, other than B96? Who would you like your dream studio, like a dream platform per se?
My dream platform, I don't know, like, cause I feel like almost I'm living it, if that makes any sense. Cause with being in voiceover work, I can be here and be in a different place at the same time.
Right.
So I'm able to do that. But you mean like my dream market?
Yeah, there you go.
I would love to live in. I've been thinking about going south.
Really?
I have. I've been thinking about going south. You know, or if I can't do that, my dream, of course, when I was first starting out, your dream market is always New York. You want to be on New York radio. But then I started having callers from New York calling. They were like, Bella, this sounds better than New York radio. And I was like, well, I'm ready. We can hang it up right here, right now, you know? So just being able to, I think I recorded that call too. So, which is really dope for people from New York to actually call in and say, Bella, I think your show is better than New York. So I've been thinking down south though.
That's what's up.
I'm ready for some sun.
Yeah, if I move, I'm going. I don't like the winter. If it could be 80 degrees all year round.
Yeah, I feel like I deserve to be somewhere within 2 hours of a beach. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dream.
It is.
If I could have it, so.
Chicago got beaches, but that's cold. That winter affair is raw. It is.
No.
I'm not
Chicago's cool though. Like I will go to Chicago. Chicago's one of my favorite cities.
Mine too. In the summertime, downtown Chicago,
you can't beat it.
You can't beat it. That's it got everything.
Yep.
Zoos, hibachi.
I try my best to go to Chicago at least once, like one time in the summer. So this year I'm gonna go to the Kendrick Lamar concert in Chicago. And I'm gonna turn it up.
With Susan?
Yeah, with SZA.
Yeah, SZA.
With who?
I'm terrible with names. I am terrible with names. I didn't mess so many names up. I am terrible.
It's okay. Yes, but with SZA. So yes. And I'm gonna be in there singing 30 for 30 and Luther Solo, because it was only 2 songs I really know. So
So how was it when at whole Drake and Kendrick, and they was dropping tracks to back? That was kind of crazy.
I still think it's fake.
Think so?
Yes.
I don't think. Why would Drake fake that? I don't think he.
I still think somewhere along the lines, I feel like somebody called somebody and was like, okay, so listen, I need to get back out here. We need to fake a beef.
Really?
I do.
I don't know. I don't think Drake needed to be.
And I think that once it hit, talking about people's families, that's when it got real.
Okay, I get you. Okay, I get you.
So now you've really crossed the line talking about my wife, you talked about my kids, and then he talked about his son, and so then I was like, and then he talked about him being a pedophile. Now we really got beef, and now I'm gonna sue you.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
I think that's when it crossed the line.
It started innocent and then it snowballed into something.
Yes.
Okay.
So y'all should have put parameters around the fake beef.
Right.
And they didn't. So I think that's what happened.
So, yeah. So you was... Yeah, because I don't know.
As you see her, you think about it, you're like, you know what? She might be right, but I've had time to really sit there and think about this. Because why would y'all even be beefing?
Right. Because I said, I don't know why they beefing, because I don't know. Drake almost put Kendrick, I ain't gonna say put him on, but they had made good music together. I didn't understand the beef from jump.
But we beefing because J. Cole basically said that y'all the big 3.
Right.
Y'all are. So why are we beefing? You don't want to be the big 3? Just say you ain't want to be in the big 3. Why we have to beef? So I think that it was a fake beef. And that's just... It's so complex.
It got out of hand, yeah. He's suing Sony and Universal Music Group. I think is that lawsuit still going on? I don't know, it might have been something fake though.
I think it's still going on. I think it is. I can't remember. I feel like part of it he had won. But other than that, I don't think that there were bots at all. I just think that people wanted to keep hearing the song.
Right.
Drake knows how it works, because Drake is happening to Drake again right now with his album, with the song Nokia or Give Me a Hug. People are playing that song over and over and over and over. So it ain't no bot. So why would you even... It's a fake beef. It's a fake beef.
Do you believe it?
He just wanted a year off. Just say that.
Yeah. You want a little time off, huh?
Yeah, just say you wanted some time off. You ain't got to do all that. PTO. Prepare the others.
Do you see him coming out with the smoking hoodie? You don't think this guy? I'm like, what the? You taking it a little too far now, my buddy.
I'm telling
you. Yeah. So it's all a show, all a hoax.
Yes.
Do you believe the theory that Sony shut down their servers during the halftime show so people can go watch? Because for a while, the people couldn't play online. They Sony servers shut down, and it was around the time the Super Bowl halftime show, and I don't know. That was
no.
Yeah.
I don't believe that either. I just think that everybody wanted to tune into the halftime show just to see what Kendrick was going to do. Because we were all in the know, all right, so we all know SZA's going to be there. Okay, cool. But we all know that Kendrick is one of those people where you got to pay attention for you to know that there's going to be something that he puts in here about Drake.
Yeah.
Or does Kendrick end the beef and bring out Drake, or...
That'd have been major.
Yeah.
That would have been major.
Yeah.
So how do you feel? Do you think Kendrick, I said Kendrick, do you think Serena Williams was there because of Drake?
I think yes.
I think so too. Come on.
And as much as she comes out and says, I wasn't there because of Drake, yada, 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 sis.
Right.
But you were.
Right. You didn't belong. I ain't say you not belong there, but you was just obvious like.
Yeah, or did they call you and you just didn't think it through? Because sometimes that could really happen. They just didn't say, I want you there because of Drake. They probably did call you and say, hey, can you come out because you're from Compton? Like, come on out. We doing a full-blown LA vibes type of show.
Right.
They probably did that.
Uh-huh.
Sis, but pay attention.
Right.
Pay attention to what's going on.
So they use as a patsy, huh? They use
yes, or they probably did use you as a pawn.
Mm-hmm.
And then so now you in it. Now you in the beef that you didn't want to be in.
Right.
That's okay.
So how would you rate that halftime show?
I mean, he did amazing.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think I just got to the point, like you said, I got tired of hearing the song. I just got tired of hearing the whole.
So that's the reason why I'm glad that he did it. Like, I think I'm about to do it. Because people want to know, are you going to do this song? Because, it was big around that time where Drake was like, he did not want that song in the halftime Super Bowl. He didn't. Like, he was trying his best to block it.
Right.
So everybody was like, oh, my God, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. And then he didn't do it. He went to another song. So I think that it was good. I think that it was very well played out on how he did everything. But I also think it was very smart to bring out SZA knowing they have this tour going on too. So you got marketing wise, it was genius.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So you just did a interview with DJ D-Nice. How was that? That was a
Z Night. People always put a D right there. I don't know where they get the D. It's a Z. It's a Z. So DJ Z Night. So yes, with his top down talks. So that was dope. Talking about Derby, all things Derby, and we'll be doing something together for the Louisville Urban League Gala. So we had to make sure we put that in, and just some dope things is going on. So yeah.
So are you ready for Derby? Are you ready for the?
Oh God, no. Am I ready? I mean, I better get ready. I mean, somebody else reached out to me today to see if I could host a Derby event. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that the busiest time for you? Like as far as
spring and summer are always busy, but Derby is like everybody always forgets to put their parties together. Or they probably put the party together. They're like, you know what? Dang, we ain't got no MC, we ain't got no DJ. Like we forgot the music aspect of this party, So it is. You can say that starting is just because of Kentucky Derby festivals too.
Right.
So with work, with Kentucky Derby festivals, we have to do so many events a year. So yeah. So you can say it is.
So like what was the most funnest party out of the best time you had hosting? Like what would you say?
The best time I've had hosting, where I was hosting the event, or did I go to the event?
Both of them, either one.
Okay. The best time I've had was at the Trifecta when it was at the KFC Yum Center.
Yeah.
That's a party. That was a party. Like to see, and we also used to the Yum Center, like for basketball games, but to see it in a party, like inside of the bowl part.
Really?
Like, yes. Who was the artist that year? I can't even think of who the artist was. It Usher that year? I can't remember who the artist was. Maybe Steve Harvey hosted it and everything.
Really?
It was lit.
That sounds amazing.
It was a time. It was a time. I will say that. So, okay, the best party that I've hosted so many. I don't know. I have fun. I am more of I love big parties, but the intimate ones, I'm going to have to throw in, and maybe it's just a shameless plug to me. I love our rec and bingos.
Really?
Like every single rec and bingo we have a time.
Because I've seen them, but like, I'm not really a fan of bingo. So is it like?
So I just want you to try it out. I want you to come. It's just an experience that you have to have. So, just think music, think bingo, but the best part is what happens in between the games.
What's that?
I can't tell you all that. You gotta come.
Oh, okay. That's a secret, huh?
Yep.
So is it like for bingo for cash? Is like real bingo? Like
so we do bingo for lots of different things. And Jack Daniels, major shout out to Jack Daniels. They are our sponsor for it. So you just gotta come. We have the best prizes in the city. Is what we always say.
So how often do y'all do it? Like
so we do it every other Friday. So the next one,
because I've seen that. Oh, go ahead, let me cut you off.
You fine. So the next one I don't know when this is gonna drop, but the next one would be April 24th. Next Friday, April 24th, I think is the Friday, and then we do every other Friday. So yes, so we have a time. We do regular, and then we just incorporated trap.
Mm-hmm.
So one time a month we'll do trap, rec, and bingo, and then one time it'll be like both R&B and trap. So yeah, we.
So
have
this is Louisville based. I thought this was like a traveling, like the what's that R&B only?
We do travel.
Okay,
yeah,
really?
but it is based out of here.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Did you ever make it to the R&B only? Did you like that?
I have not got to make it to an R&B only. Do you know I can't wait to make it to an R&B only? I needed to come back around so I can go to an R&B only. It looks like they have a good time.
It does.
But I think that we have one here as well that I want to go to too. I just need them people to tell me what the schedule is so I know not to put nothing on that day.
Okay.
That's really what it is.
Get Bella Rae in there, man.
Yeah, like let me know in advance when y'all coming, or the one that's based here. And that one is, I think, just rhythm and blues.
Yeah, okay.
So y'all just let me know the dates in advance so I can make sure I ain't got nothing going on.
Right, clear the schedule.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you this, couple Louisville quick hitters.
Okay.
Indies or Kings?
Indies.
Really? You said they kind of quick.
I'm an Indies girl.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Do you want my order?
Go ahead. Lay us the order. There you go.
This is so funny. My order, I always get the 6-piece, 2 wedges in a row.
That's what's up.
I always get that.
I got a vendetta with Indies. And I'm going to tell you why. I got a 12-piece. I was working in Kentucky, so this is maybe like spring of 23. I got a 12-piece and 3 wedges, and it came up to like $20.
Hey, but you know what? It didn't used to be that much.
It didn't used to be that much.
Now, inflation on chicken can't be all of that.
It can't, man. I didn't get no drink. So it came up to like 18 something. So like 19 something. So I had maybe like 75-cent change.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can I get 2 hot sauces? And I was like 3 cents short on 2 hot sauces. Yeah. She said, no, you can't. I'm like, you serious? And I'm like, so I don't know, man. I think it's a little expensive for. I didn't get no drink.
When the 6-piece in a row used to be $3.
Real talk, you get $3.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was about to like, hey man, I don't want this shit. But it was some ladies in there. I ain't like I looked at along. I'm like 19. I'm like, yeah.
I'm telling you, yes. So I remember when life used to be $3 for six wings in a row. I remember it. Oh, I remember it.
If you could bring back any club, what would it be?
Oh, if I could bring back any club. So you have to know I was not a clubber until let's see. What club would I bring back that's not open anymore? This is okay. You know what? Because I never got to go, and people look like they had a time. I want to bring back JT's.
Okay, JT's.
I was able to go to Phoenix Hill one time, but everybody and their mama apparently went to. Was it JT's? No. What's the one that was? Oh my gosh! Now you're gonna make me think. The one that was. I can tell you where it is.
I was 64.
Yes.
Jim Porter's.
Yeah. That's what the one I'm thinking of. Everybody had a time.
It was.
I never got to have a time.
Really?
Never.
That was a club, right? I was there a couple times.
Yes.
I never made it to Phoenix Hill. I did
one time. It was the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and apparently everybody and their mama was there too.
Right.
So that's the only time I was ever able to go. I just did not. I guess I wasn't like going out as much. So yes.
I wasn't really a clubber for real. You right? Technical difficulties? You good? Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't really a clubber either.
It's us.
But yes, I wasn't really a clubber either. I like just going out meaninglessly partying. But if I gotta step out, it's gonna be special occasion. I'm trying to step out more than I got a brand now, but
okay. Step out with your brand. Then.
Yeah.
Step it out there.
We got invited to a couple 420 parties. So
yes.
You see the one out at the farm?
Yes. So are you celebrating Easter first, or which one are you doing? Are you celebrating Easter or 420?
I don't really celebrate holidays.
Okay, understandable. Understandable.
But I ain't really a 420. But I'm not really a heavy smoker like I used to be. But you invite me somewhere and you got me on the flyer. I think I got to pop out. You know what I mean?
I think that's dope though. The one that's on the farm. Because I'm like, who would have thought of that?
Right. And
who thought of that?
Right.
It's genius.
Actually, the guy behind it, it's the same guy. I don't know if you watched his episode. Blazing, you familiar with him? Blazing the art.
Yeah.
He came with a mariachi band, so it was like I got off at the elevator. I'm like, oh shit, like the whole mariachi band. So they got a little flair to them, so I can see them doing it.
Okay.
A Worth his name. A Worth joined his Instagram, but Yeah, he invited us out there. It's a rave starts at 10 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna be gone.
Because we too grown.
Yeah,
for that. You know, we too. Listen, we got stuff to do the next day, so we're gonna head out.
Yeah,
once that starts.
Right,
got it.
Yeah, marijuana and 420. That only rave don't even. So I'm gonna get not my lane.
Is it gonna be slow?
Yeah.
I can see people like rocking back and forth, you know, but that is so funny.
It is.
Yeah, it's time for you to head on out about that time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite Derby memory?
My favorite Derby memory, Screaming Eagles.
Yeah, it is. That's a good times.
I wish that could come back.
Right.
I miss Screaming Eagles. That was my favorite one. I never got to cruise down Broadway, but Screaming Eagles, bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back, man.
Please.
And we got the plug on the fake purses. I ain't say fake purses. You know what I mean? We all know it comes from the same place, so I might buy me a purse or a hat or something. You know
what I'm saying? China, they done got on TikTok and started telling us where to go, and them,
right.
I'm with you.
So is it fake though? If the Chinese is
it's
saying,
not.
It's not. If it's the same material, same factory,
everything, same label, everything. It's not.
They just ship it off and get a final touch on it, like.
And there is no ship it off to even get like. So just think of Louis Vuitton. They don't ship it back off to get a final touch. Everything is made right then and there. They just shipping it to the store to put it out on the shelves. Okay. So just imagine those are real.
Okay,
they real.
I'm about to get me some. I see some $2 Nikes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, I'm gonna go.
Chinese just decided, you know what?
Right.
We're just gonna tell you how it's happening over here. So you ain't even got to buy from them anymore.
Right.
Versus buying that purse being what $3,000, you can buy it from us for $300.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Afterpay,
shit. I turn Afterpay up. Afterpay, that's crazy. I be seeing people shitting on the pay in full options, and I seen it was an article about Coachella. Like 70% of the people pay with payment plans. Like, why the fuck not? Right? Why not?
And do it. Sometimes that stuff be like, and just imagine how much Coachella cost.
Right.
Do it up.
Real talk, man.
Do it up.
If it's a pay in full option, I'm using it.
Yeah, every single time.
I just AutoZone takes pay in full. That's a gem right there.
AutoZone do?
Yep. But you gotta order it online. You got a PayPal account?
Yep.
You know, PayPal got a pay in full.
Oh, they sure do. I ain't never tried to use the one on PayPal. Yeah. Look at you teaching me stuff. I appreciate it.
Game,
thank you.
Because my car battery was like $200. I'm like, I got it, but I'm not trying to give y'all $200.
Yeah, but I can give you it's $50
right.
first.
Yeah, give you this $54.99. And
yeah. I'm not mad at that at all. Yes, no, use that. Well, that's what it's there for.
Right.
So just do it if you want to.
I'm gonna give you another. You said you got Hulu, right?
Yeah.
You got Disney Plus?
Absolutely, it's a bundle.
Okay, because
it's a bundle deal.
I was getting hit twice. I was getting Disney Plus and I was getting Hulu. I'm like, what? And what made me realize I'm digging through Disney Plus. I'm like, why is shit from Hulu on here?
Yep.
Then I looked and it's all one company, so they got the nice.
And you got ESPN too.
Yeah, ESPN, HBO Max, you got it all.
Yep. So I'll just own that one app. So I have the Hulu bundle. So it's like Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN.
Okay.
So yeah.
It was a dope conversation, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
Oh, anytime.
So before we get out of here, you want to give a word to an up and coming, person in radio, up and coming.
Let's see. It's never easy. It's never easy. And I always want to say it's the grind. Even when I'm seeking interns, are you willing to actually put in the work? And it's not all social media. I think that we've come to a place where people think it's just instant gratification.
Right.
And it took me years. It took me 10 years just to get to this point. So I can only imagine what's going to be happening in 10 more years for me.
Right.
So it's about the grind. So just stick with it. If this is what you want to do, get yourself out there. Like I started as an intern. After the intern, I was the front desk girl. Like a lot of people know me as Peanut first. So the people that know me as Peanut, I know that they started off with me from the very beginning.
That's what's up.
Of being on radio.
So is that the nickname they gave you at the?
And I had to have that because I was working at another radio station.
Yeah.
So I couldn't say what my name was. So we used Peanut as a character.
I got you.
So yeah.
So did you have a mentor? Did you have like a
I did. So I had her name was Tropicana. So she used to be here.
Yeah.
And I remember being in class one day. She was there. Z came to another class. Like we talked about that even on his top down talks. Like I knew this is what I wanted to do. I just also didn't have like the correct moving parts. And major shout out to my advisors because I went to U of L. So my advisors at U of L, they helped me. So to anybody, use your advisors, ask them, or use your resource. You want to use social media that bad? You can reach out to me on social media. Bella, I want to be an intern. I'm in school. I want to learn how to do this.
Yeah.
Like, so, and no, you don't have to have a degree, but it's always good to have one to fall back on, you know, because sometimes it might not work for everybody. So what else can you do? You know, so it's the grind though. It is not instant gratification. So you got to work for it.
Yeah, and you got to be consistent. I'm gonna say be.
Yes.
Because he drilled that into me. He said you just got to be consistent. And we started 1 week and 100 straight weeks we dropped.
Like, you have to. You have to be fully consistent. You have to, and just what's your work ethic? You know, like really think about that. Like again, we live in a world where social media runs. Well, it runs the younger generation.
It does.
Yeah. And they're forgetting that, okay, I gotta do that too. Right. I gotta work, I gotta use time management. Yes.
Right.
You do.
Be on time. Be punctual.
Yes.
I just be punctual. Thank you for, if you running late or something, it's okay. Let the people know, but be punctual. Showing up on time is this.
Just text me. Right. Like, just text me. Let me know. Send a smoke signal. Like, that's all that I ask, you know? So.
Time is precious.
That's it.
Where can they find you at? Where can they?
You can follow me at Bella Rae, BELLARAE. That is Bella Rae on air. Big things coming. So you can always follow the Bella Rae Show as well. That is on IG, the Bella Rae Show. Okay. So you can always follow me on We Wrecking. That is WERECING. Let's see. Those are my 3 main ones. Yeah.
You said big things coming. You gonna keep those a secret? Or are you okay? I got you.
Yeah, I can't spill too much just yet. But how I told you, I've manifested my life. At this big age, I still be manifesting stuff. So
that's what it really works.
Yes.
It really, manifesting. You got to speak it into existence. The brain is so. If you visualize it hard enough, your brain can't tell the difference between that and the reality. You got manifestation is real. It was dope talking to you. You can find us. Bigandlazy.com. We got merch. We got a subscription service. We got our email blast. You see our website. It's all our links. We on everything. On TikTok, Twitter, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Appreciate the support.
You're so dope.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you are. I think this is so dope.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.